love. Welcome home to Eden, where we are expanding our consciousness, and you goddess lovers and you channelers of divine feminine love are expanding your pleasure capacity, I hope. So, how do you follow the feminine when she's always changing? How do you provide containment for us women when we just always on our way to the ocean, you know? I'm sorry, lighting is funny here. We're on our way to the ocean because we are like water. We see the barricades coming, and we just, I'm gonna go around it, and then we see something coming at us up, and we go, I'll go under it. And the masculine's like, but I wanted to create for you like this safe container, like a lake, like a place where you could just be. And the woman's like, okay, great, a home, a family. We're going to go deep. And the water goes deep, deep, deep. And then pretty soon, the next thing you know, she's overflowing the lake. She's flowing into little rivers and little waterfalls that are flowing out of the lake. And the guy's like, freak! How do I follow the feminine? How do I create containment for her when she's always expanding and moving and growing? I know, it's a real trick. And I mean, part of the job of the feminine to receive the beautiful containment of masculine energy is to allow herself to be contained for a while. But the thing is, if you think about the destiny of water, water's going towards the same place always. She's going towards the ocean, the expanded place of bliss, right? Of love, of love's full fulfillment. She's always going the same place, but she finds any way she can to get there, and whatever way looks relevant, whatever way gravity is pulling her, she's going to get there. So if you understand that about the feminine, that she's not really changing her mind, she's just going with the flow of the divine's guidance. That's actually almost visceral in her intuition. It's physical, like she can't not follow it without just dying spiritually, So if you are providing the kind of containment that will allow the feminine to flow to her ocean of bliss with you by her side, it's almost like you got to do your own thing, like you'll get so pulled off balance as a man or as the masculine polarity if you like change your job every time she does and move houses every time she wants a new experience. And a young couple that I was helping this month was a great example of this, where the young girl is so full of ideas and so many different dimensions of herself are blooming. And the young man is like, okay, so you want a house? You want an apartment? You want me to take care of you? You want to split things? How do you want to do it? He's just like, he's really successful already in his own construction business. So he's just like happy to serve the feminine. He's awesome. And she's like, well, I don't know, maybe I want to live with you. No, maybe I want to be living with the girls down the street. No, I think I want to go to school. No, and pretty soon he's going nuts. He's like, I can't do this. So he says, I have to make a commitment somewhere. He rents an apartment with a guy, a friend of his, and he's like, I'm going to live with a guy. You can come whenever you want, but I'm taking the job that was offered me. I'm renting the apartment. I'm not going to do the house and all those things I offered you because, look, time is ticking, and I have a life and a self as a man. And this is so beautiful. So when the masculine does this thing of saying, I have my limits, I have my boundaries, I have my own goals and my own way that it's got to work for me to be okay, it actually is really great for the feminine. But if the feminine can get on board with being supported, then she will allow herself to be somewhat contained so that she can flow to the ocean with a companion, with support. Okay. So here it is, 2 days ago, I'm thinking I'm really for the women in the election. I'm for Warren and Amy. And then I watched this whole amazing interview, a whole hour of Joe Biden, and he just floors me, actually, with his feminine energy. And I'm suddenly like, oh my gosh, I think you know what? My dream ticket is Warren and Biden. Those are my guys. Wow, that would totally be the ticket for me. Now, my followers are going to be so pissed off, like, how do we even follow you? Like, you changed your mind. Well, I'm going the same place. I'm just following the flow of where love seems to guide me. And last minute, the woman can change her mind, right? Last minute, and the feminine in you. So if you allow that feminine aspect of yourself to be okay with changes, to be okay with not having it all figured out, to be guided by almost like an electrical, magnetic gravity pull, very physicalized pull towards your heart, the heart of love. So I was listening to Biden and I'm feeling his energy was so gentle, so kind, so wise, so considerate. And I was thinking about the fierceness of Elizabeth Warren, also with incredible compassion, almost like the two of them are incredible polarities, because she'll seem more fiery and he'll seem more watery. But let's do another video just about them. So the trick to following the feminine is to keep your own masculine, keep your own life going on, but allow enough of a container to be, like if your container can move like the banks up a little riverbed that keeps being dug through, so that waterfall can keep moving and growing. If you think of yourself like the embracing arms of a lake, so things really do go deep and you can have family and commitment, and then you imagine water pouring into that lake from other influences, and water pouring out of that lake is the overflow of your love. The feminine has always got to move. She's always got to grow and change. So just get with that. And feminine energy has also got to allow herself to be contained, or else she'll just dissipate. She'll dissipate into like all the water, just no river, there's no lake, there's no stream, because she just went everywhere at once, and there was no deepening of a channel. So that's the beautiful dance. A beautiful dance. Okay, love.